Hello, welcome to Lolo Milo Diaries, where every corner of the globe has a story to be told and food to be shared. In today's video, we're taking you on a magical adventure through Hyde Park's Winter Wonderland in London. It's got everything: ice skating, mulled wine, giant bananas, and of course, Christmas vibes to the max. So grab your hot chocolate and let's dive in. First things first, we picked Sunday to visit, and guess what? The early bird catches the... It wasn't crowded at all during the day. Pro tip: come early if you want to enjoy the festive vibes without playing bumper cars with strangers. We kicked things off at the skating rink. Watching people glide, okay, some were barely surviving, was mesmerizing. Milo and I were like, this is it, we're learning how to skate next year. Also, did you know Hyde Park's rink is the largest outdoor ice rink in the UK? Fun fact to impress your friends. Next, we grabbed some marshmallow and strawberry dipped in white chocolate. Fancy, right? At £9, we basically paid for the experience. Was it good? Yes. Worth £9? Let's just say the chocolate was rich, but my wallet wasn't. Milo said think of it as fuel for the rest of the day. Sure, Milo, next time I'm fueling up at home. Okay, here's a fun question for you guys. Have you ever wondered why we kiss under the mistletoe? Turns out it dates back to ancient Norse mythology, where mistletoe symbolized love and peace. So the next time someone surprises you under the mistletoe, thank the Vikings. Now, walking through these stalls is like stepping into Santa's workshop. From handmade ornaments to quirky gifts, everything felt so festive. We even found a stand selling Christmas jumpers with reindeer that light up. Who's wearing that to the next family dinner? By the way, did you know Winter Wonderland started in 2007 with just a few rides and ice rink? Now the carousel deserves a shout out. It's one of those rides that looks easy but ends up being hilariously funny. I don't know what was more entertaining, us trying to stay balanced or Milo trying to capture those moments that took us back to our childhood. By the way, did you know Christmas markets have their roots in Germany? The first ones date back to the 14th century, where people sold handcrafted goods and festive treats. It's amazing how they've evolved into what we see here today. Now, mulled wine, the warm, spicy nectar of Winter Wonderland. At £7 a glass, it's definitely on the pricier side, but you know what? Worth every sip. One taste and it was like drinking Christmas in a cup, full of cinnamon, cloves, and a hint of orange. It was so fragrant, I have expected carolers to appear out of nowhere. I'm not saying this was the turning point of the day, but after 2 sips, Milo and I were officially in holiday heaven. Honestly, there's nothing quite like cradling a warm cup of mulled wine while wandering through a festive wonderland. Mulled wine dates back to Roman times. Did you know that? When they would spice and heat wine to stay warm in winter. So really, we're just keeping a 2,000-year-old tradition alive. Side note, Milo tried to guess the ingredients and ended up saying it tastes like Christmas. Next up was Dr. Archibald's VR experience. a steampunk-inspired journey through time. With our VR headsets on, we hurtled through ancient civilizations, dodged dinosaurs, and soared over futuristic cities. It was like a history book brought to life, complete with T-Rex chases and medieval castles. The visuals were stunning, but the ride was way too short. For £9 per person, we wished it lasted longer. Still, it was a thrilling, high-tech adventure that felt like the ultimate holiday history lesson minus the homework. Fun fact, Winter Wonderland's VR attractions are among the most advanced in Europe. Who needs a time machine when you've got this? Alright, next up on the food tour was a classic, the beef hot dog with chips. We had high hopes, because let's be real, nothing says comfort food like a hot dog. But this one, let's just say it wasn't the star of the day. The beef was a bit too salty, and the bun was kind of not very fresh. Milo tried to make it better by piling on ketchup and mustard, but even then, it was just okay. For the price, we were hoping for something a bit more flavorful, but hey, not every bite can be a winner, right? Next, we spotted the famous spiral potato. I mean, how could we not try it? It's crispy, it's fun to look at, and it's basically the mascot of every street food stall. But here's the thing. It looked way better than it tasted. The seasoning was kind of bland and it wasn't as fresh as we'd hoped. You know when something's been sitting out just a little too long? Yeah, that. Milo and I gave each other that look, that we should have saved our appetite for churros. Look, lesson learned. Always check how fresh it is before you buy. Now for the main event, Milo declared that he was going to win me a giant banana. Bold claim, right? He scoped out every game like it was a mission. First up, the coin toss for a giant octopus. Spoiler alert, no octopus. Those games are impossible to win, I swear. Then came the banana game. Knock down 3 cubes and take home a banana bigger than your ego. Milo gave it his all. Tension was high, and on the last try, bam, victory! We were now the proud owners of a ridiculously oversized yellow banana, carrying it around, a workout and a conversation starter. People kept asking, where'd you get that? We were basically banana influencers for the rest of the day. Now, behind the scenes moment, Milo and I had no idea how awkward it would be to carry this giant banana through the crowd. Imagine trying to walk through narrow paths with something twice your size while people keep stopping you to ask, where'd you win that? Milo was basically a walking tourist attraction. We even had a moment where Milo almost dropped it while trying to buy churros. Picture him juggling a banana and a churro bag. It was pure comedy. Churros, absolute perfection. Crunchy, sugary, and dipped in chocolate. If Winter Wonderland had a crown jewel, this would be it. As the sun set, we hopped on the giant wheel, and wow! Seeing Winter Wonderland from above was breathtaking. The lights, the music, the energy, it's a view you'll never forget. Fun fact, this wheel is the world's largest portable observation wheel. So yeah, it's a big deal. So we made our way over to the Bavarian village and stopped by a food stall for something we were really excited to try. Grilled chicken with mushrooms and chips. And let me tell you, this was amazing. Seriously, the chicken was juicy, tender, and the mushroom sauce, chef's kiss. It was the best meal we had at Winter Wonderland. While enjoying our meal, we were treated to a live performance by the LaFontaine brothers. They were absolutely fantastic, singing 90s hits like I Want It That Way, and even classic tunes like Stand By Me. The vibe was incredible, with everyone swaying and singing along. It was one of those moments that made you just feel so good to be there, fully immersed in the holiday cheer. Honestly, the energy was contagious. Between the music and that delicious chicken, we felt like the perfect winter night out. Who knew a combo of great food and throwback tunes could be so magical? Alright, Lolo Milo Diary fam, here's a question for you. If you were here, would you try the spooky VR experience or the carousel horses? Comment below and let us know which one's your vibe. Also, if you've been to Winter Wonderland, what's your favorite stall, ride or food? Share your recommendations in the comments. We might just try them next time. And that's a wrap on our Winter Wonderland adventure. From skating dreams to banana victories, this day had it all. If you're visiting, come with your holiday spirit, a big appetite, and maybe a strong arm for carrying plushies. Let us know in the comments what your favorite Winter Wonderland memory. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Until next time, Lolo Milo Diary fam, stay magical.